Hey Space Watchers, welcome back to HELLOSPACE, where we explore the cosmos, technology, and now the front lines of space defense. Today, we're diving into a serious but fascinating topic: Russia's space military programs. From mysterious satellites shadowing others in orbit to anti-satellite missile tests that shook the world, Russia is rewriting the rules of modern warfare in space. Let's decode what's going on up there. The rise of space warfare. For decades, space was considered a peaceful zone, a place for exploration and science. But today, it's also a new battlefield. Nations like the US, China, and Russia have developed systems to spy, disrupt, and destroy satellites' key assets in modern military operations. Satellites guide missiles, control communications, and track enemy movements. So naturally, taking them out gives any nation a huge advantage in war. And Russia has been making some bold moves. Russia's anti-satellite ASAT weapons in November 2021. Russia launched a missile that blew up one of its own old satellites, Cosmos 1408. It was a clear demonstration of anti-satellite weapon capability. Or ASAT, the explosion created over 1,500 pieces of debris, posing a serious threat to the International Space Station and other satellites. Why would they do this? To send a message. Russia has the power to disable enemy satellites even in low Earth orbit. That's a huge strategic threat. But this isn't where it ends. Russia's space defense programs go beyond just missiles, co-orbital weapons, the silent threat. Now let's talk about something even more secretive: co-orbital weapons. These are satellites designed to approach, inspect, jam, or even destroy other satellites quietly. In 2017, the US and European observers noticed a strange Russian satellite, Cosmos 2519, maneuvering suspiciously close to other satellites. Then came Cosmos 2543. Launched in 2019, it released a smaller satellite that came dangerously close to a US spy satellite. Experts believe this is a test of rendezvous and proximity operations, key skills for on-orbit attacks. In simpler terms, satellites that could act like space mines or even shoot projectiles in space. Russia has denied these are weapons, calling them inspector satellites, but their behavior says otherwise. Russia's strategic goals. So, what's Russia's goal? Two things. 1. Strategic deterrence, showing the world they can blind enemy satellites during a war. 2. Asymmetric advantage, because Russia can't match the US or NATO in conventional tech. They're looking for cheaper, smarter ways to win battles, like disabling GPS, communication, or surveillance satellites. Russia is also developing electronic warfare satellites designed to jam or disable enemy signals without firing a shot. This isn't science fiction. It's very real, and it's already happening above our heads. Global reactions and future. These developments have triggered major concern. The US Space Command has labeled Russia's actions as dangerous and irresponsible. NATO declared space a domain of warfare in 2019, largely because of actions like this. There's also fear of the Kessler Syndrome if too many satellites are destroyed in orbit. The resulting debris cloud could make space unusable for decades. More importantly, if one satellite attack leads to retaliation, it could trigger a full-blown space war. That's why treaties like the OuterSpaceTreaty of 1967 exist. But let's be honest, they're outdated for the kind of warfare we're seeing today. So, what does this all mean? Space isn't just for astronauts and telescopes anymore. It's becoming a battleground, and Russia is playing the game seriously with both missiles and maneuverable satellites. The big question is, how will the world respond? We'll be watching. If you found this topic fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to HELLOSPACE, your portal to space, science, and defense. Drop a comment below. Do you think space should remain a peaceful zone? Or is militarization inevitable? Until next time, keep looking up, but also keep an eye on what's orbiting up there.